my dear students. Today I'm bringing you another video with tips and advice to improve your PvP skills in Elden Ring. This time I'll try not to get sidetracked and take you straight to the point without getting sidetracked. By the way, during these days of inactivity, I took the time to set up 2 platforms where, if you'd like and it doesn't affect you, you can provide a bit of extra support in exchange for exclusive rewards. On both, you'll see I've added polls where you can select the rewards you'd like to receive. And remember, it's completely optional. I'll leave both links in the description if you'd like to check them out. But without taking up more of your time, let's get to what really matters. Many of you may remember that in Dark Souls 3, you could heal by canceling almost the entire animation. In Elden Ring, you can do something similar, but in this case, it's not exactly a glitch. Or is it? I don't think it qualifies as one. It requires a low to medium skill level to pull off. What you need to do is find spots with a certain elevation. Try and make it high enough so that you transition from the flask drinking animation to a slight falling one. But not so high that it takes too long to land, although this won't always be possible. This will allow you to cancel the animation and get the full healing, catching your opponents off guard and putting you a step ahead. I'm sure you'll remember this technique from Dark Souls 3. As far as I'm concerned, and hey, I could be wrong, spacing involves keeping a bit of distance between you and your opponent when you attack, so they can't land a hit on you, but your hit can still connect with them. While it's harder to pull off in Elden Ring, in my opinion, it's still possible to do it. The key is to keep enough distance to land a hit on your opponent without getting hit yourself. If I had to rate the difficulty level of this technique, I'd place it among the most challenging. You could use weapons like halberds or heavy thrusting swords. These weapons will be useful for practicing due to their range. They're even helpful for performing the well-known roll catch. Once you start mastering the spacing between you and your opponent's weapon, you'll be able to do it with any other weapon. I'll leave a video in the description from Ghostman Pro, who explains it in a shorter and more concise way. I'll never get tired of repeating it until it sinks in. Stop spamming. This won't give you any benefit, unless you're looking for attention. Accept a ton of hate mail in your Steam profile or in your PlayStation or Xbox messages. In case you didn't catch what I just said, what I mean is that the only thing you achieve by spamming is making people hate you while learning nothing, falling into bad habits in your playstyle. Not spamming would fall into a medium difficulty level since it's hard to change habits you already have, but it's hard, not impossible. So practice and try to use your favorite Ashes of War only in ideal moments or situations. What do I need? I mean using them when you think you can catch that invader or host you're facing by surprise. If you just spam, you'll become extremely predictable and very easy to defeat. As I mentioned in a previous video of this style, you have to learn to read your opponent. So, here's my humble recommendation. As soon as you appear after invading, or when an invader shows up in your world, stay passive. Try to analyze their movements, their attack style, and see if they tend to repeat certain moves. Based on this information, build a strategy to defeat this enemy. I know this might sound super virgin of me, but think of the invader or the host, and their minions, as a boss. A one-shot boss you need to analyze carefully to have a chance of finding their weak points and strike when they show an opening. Let's take a little break. I want to take this moment to ask and beg for the help of an artist. Lately, I've been looking for someone who can offer their services to give the channel a complete refresh, so if any of you are artists and you're interested, please feel free to share your price list with me on Instagram or Twitter. Your health bar is the most important thing to keep in mind. It's the heart of your character. The recommended amount, and what you'll hear from many YouTubers and other PvPers, is that you need 60 vigor. Yes, it's absolutely necessary. If you don't have a health bar that's big, veiny, fat, and thick, it's no surprise she cheated on you. You can complement this with the Crimson Amber Medallion +3, and if you're playing in seamless co-op, Morgoth's Great Rune will be especially useful. And to wrap up the topic, if you want to receive more healing from each flask you use, you can equip the Crimson Tear Scarab, Guardian Garb, Full Bloom, and the Crimson Seed Talisman +1. And that's how we reach the end. Did you enjoy the video? Did you find it helpful? If so, don't hesitate to drop a ton of likes, leave a lovely comment, and subscribe, as your subscription helps a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. With nothing more to add, I'll take my leave. See you in the next class. See ya!